Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector. It's another Monday, another little mail day. A couple slabs that I got in today. I just keep seeing things go a little bit lower, a little bit lower. It feels like kind of mid-grade vintage is getting closer to normal. Nothing's like screaming bargains, but I'm looking at the stuff that I bought and one of the cards was $8. I'll show that one. 13, 21, 14, like much better than it was. And so it's kind of nice to see that happening. And hopefully it doesn't have to necessarily go down a ton more, but it's making picking off this low-hanging fruit of cards and finding them much easier and a lot more enjoyable because you can stretch your hobby dollars like we all like to do. So yeah, I'll show those here in a second. I did want to mention that I got to be on a live stream last night with Theo, who is Clemente Collector. I'll put a link down to the video from last night because it was really good. We spent a long time. It's definitely a long video, but we go through myself, Theo obviously is the host. John is kind of the co-host, 3D 80s Kids, and Chris from Missouri, Jake the Ticket Leprechaun, formerly known as Legends Never Die. Yeah, just a great group of guys talking about 50s vintage rookies, Topps rookies, or I guess not even just Topps rookies, but 50s rookies, and kind of ranking them and having a really good time, a good discussion going through those and showing cards. And so it was really fun. Again, a link will be down below if you didn't get to check that out and that's something you might be interested in watching. Go watch a little bit of it. Yeah, so let's just show some cards now. This will be a short video. Hang on. All right, again, some kind of just low-end, low-hanging fruit, but cards that I love and love adding. I am doing the Nolan Ryan kind of master set. So certainly all his base cards from different issues. And of course, Nolan's peak of his career was the height of the junk wax era. So this is just a 90 Bowman base and M9. Any Rangers Nolan Ryan card I love, and trying to get all these, there's just a bunch I need. And so I just don't want to pay a lot. Like, who wants to pay a lot? But getting those as I can. This was the $8 card, the Tony Oliva 69 Topps All-Star card. I'm a huge All-Star card fan. I think it's a great way, relatively inexpensive way to collect Hall of Famers. And this was the puzzle back, Pete Rose puzzle back. There's Pete Rose's face. So I guess it's a Pete Rose card too. But yeah, mint. Excellent. It's a mint card to me, but excellent 5 on that. This was, the next 4 cards are all Probstein auctions, which if you've ever bought from them on eBay, we like to affectionately say that paying the Ricky tax, Rick Probstein, Ricky, whatever, that's where that comes from. So if you ever hear us say I paid the Ricky tax on this one, it's because Probstein auctions typically will go for more than some random person just because there's more eyeballs on what he's selling. And a lot of people like myself, when I see he's running a whole bunch of auctions, I'll just start searching for a bunch of cards that I might be interested in. And I end up paying a little more because I know I'm combining shipping and getting them from a reputable seller, someone that I have bought from a ton. So paid the Ricky tax on this one, and it was still only $8. This was another cheapie. This is a 4-decade set, 67 Topps. You've got the World Series Game 2, Jim Palmer, Hall of Famer pictured in a 6. This was the most expensive one, and it was still way less than a blaster. Don Drysdale, 66 Topps. I went through my Drysdales, and I'm like, man, I actually need more than I would have thought of Drysdale to do his player run. But this was actually the card that I started looking for Drysdales, and I saw this one, and I went, oh, what else is Ricky selling? So yeah, 4 cards later, I think I bid on like 10, and I only won 4. That's what I do. I put a bid in, and it is what it is. I get it or I don't. But nice Drysdale there, 66. And then the oldest card, Whitey Herzog, Hall of Fame manager, but this was during his playing days. Same haircut he had his whole life, I think. I don't know that. I think Whitey Herzog came out of the womb with a crew cut, but Whitey Herzog in a 563 top. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you all soon. Keep collecting.